Hello everyone, welcome back to my craft room. My name is Whitney Lucas and I'm with Crafty Thoughts Whatnots. And today we're going to put together a late summer, early fall arrangement. Nothing too pumpkin-y, even though I believe pumpkins should be year-round. Anyways, I picked up this cute little guy here. He's going to be our main event. Look how cute it is. It's a little lawn chair looking type thing. I picked it up because it had the wooden seat on it. That's going to play a major part in what we're doing today because we're going to need to use staples. So anything will do that's wooden. I'm pretty sure Michael's doesn't have these anymore, guys. They were clearancing everything out, and all the fall stuff is gone. It's all Christmas is coming in now, so anything you can find that has a wooden seat on it. Footstools work. I know Hobby Lobby sells little wooden circular stools in their basket department year-round. Those would work too. But anything like that, this guy right here I couldn't pass up. Isn't that the cutest, like, little lawn chair, I guess. Obviously, this is ornamental, guys. This is not an actual functional lawn chair, but regardless, I think my dogs would. Anyways, let's get down to the craft table. I'll show you all the rest of the goodies we're going to put together to make this thing beautiful. Okay, guys, here's our main event right here. A cute little chair. You're going to need floral wire, staple gun. This is a leftover block from another project, but you can get these at Dollar Tree. Any other piece of styrofoam. Here are the florals I purchased. These guys you can still get at Micheal's since I was there yesterday, actually. And they're clearancing. These are like 40% off, these cute little bundles of, I don't know, they look like daisies, but I don't know. They made me happy. They're pretty. These also, little fuzzy things. They look cute. They're all in the great, they all look like great colors because I purchased this same time. So had them in the cart. They're just the colors that look good together. I want to try to keep it simple. There's no way you're going to use all of these for this particular smaller piece because I don't want it to hide the actual chair. Should look cute. And then this is just a cup. This is a little stick that I had. I wanted to put some more greenery in it. So this was from my own stash. This is just a leftover item from Hobby Lobby. I believe you can still get these in their greenery department. It's in a stem area. So these little guys here, just like a fuzzy green guys. And again, that's like a late piece. I had already cut the stem off of it. This came off of this larger one here. So you can see, like, this is how long the piece is in the actual floral department. But I like all of the little cute little buds on here. So I'm going to try to see. I have an idea. I'll show you guys. This little guy came from Hobby Lobby the other day. This says, "Welcome, friends." I love it. It's a cute little, like, 4x4 picture frame. This was in the fall area at Hobby Lobby. And all their fall stuff is 40% off right now. So, I don't know why I'm doing this at the moment because we're not going to do this just yet. But I just took that little eye ring off and saved that little piece there. That's going to come in handy for you. So what I need to do first is attach my styrofoam. Oh, ribbon. Sorry, guys. Always got to have ribbon. This is a mustard and a white check ribbon. I got this at craftoutlet.com very recently, so this is still available. This is also a Craft Outlet purchase, but I do not remember when. This is fairly old, but this is just like a faux canvas olive green color. So I've got mustard and olive green. We're going to do something with these, possibly off to the side, but my idea is to have this kind of positioned towards our back corner over here. So believe it or not, it's going to be hard for me, but I don't want the flowers to be the main event. Yes, I know, that's strange to hear out of me. The flowers not the main event. That's cute, Whitney. But, yeah, you know me. I'm going to end up making it huge and overpowering, but that's just what makes me cute. What makes me happy. So this was a chunk in one major piece from Dollar Tree. It was probably about maybe that big when I got it. And I used it for the project. So this is actually the perfect size left over for me to use on the back of this guy here. So any other styrofoam you find, just get a comparable size. You'll be good to go. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to attach floral wire onto my chair with a staple gun. I'm going to have to use a hammer probably, okay guys? So I may have to go off camera and hammer those staples in. I don't want to do it on the table. It's going to shake the camera. It's going to be pretty intrusive. But so what I'm doing is just, I'm going to cut a couple of long pieces of wire, just two. I'm not really measuring, guys. It's just a guesstimate. This is 22 gauge wire. Yeah, this is 22 gauge green wire. I probably have this. You guys, you can get this wire anywhere. You can get it on Amazon, which you got. Speaking of Amazon, guys, I have a new Amazon shop. So I will link it, obviously, below. I'll pin it in the top message. Anything you guys get off of that will obviously help me out, and I get a small commission off of it, so it'll help me, you know, maintain the channel. Also, I got my apron there. Look how cute this guy is, right? But I'll put some floral wire in there if you guys can't find it. But I think I probably got this green stuff from Walmart ages ago, because I don't really... It's a coated wire. It's pretty thick, even though it's 22 gauge. It's also coated. It's a decent wire, but I don't go through wire that quickly. But you can get it at Michael's and Joann's. You can get any of the hardware. You can get it at Walmart. I don't know about Target. But anyways. So what I'm going to do is, I know I want placement here, right? I want it to be in the back corner. My idea... Where's my little sign? My idea here, let me face this towards you guys. My idea is to get this to lay kind of up at you like this. So then you have some flowers coming out here. Put maybe the bow. Maybe put this more off to this side. Put the bow down here and then all the flowers. Or put the bow kind of up here. I'm not sure where I'm going to do, but I definitely know I want the placement of this little guy to be like this. So the tricky part is, this is going to need to be secured to the styrofoam as well as the bottom of this. So you got wood on wood. I know there's lots of people who say E6000 or hot glue or wood glue. Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody also has what works for them better. I'm using hot glue today, guys. So it is what it is. Isn't it? It's just so cute. It's just so cute. So anyways, I'm going to put my styrofoam down first. So I know I want to place it here. I'm going to take my wires here and then just put them in the form of an X pattern, trying to just eyeball it, but I know I want my styrofoam in this back corner here, and I'm going to place it down where I know I think I want it. Staple gun. I've had this for ages, guys. It's a Craftsman staple gun. I think it's the first time these different style format came out where you can press them down here instead of a lever. I got this at Sears probably in the early 2000s, guys. So it's cute and it's tiny, it's mini. But you can get the same type of stuff at any hardware store. I'll take a peek and see what I can put something in my Amazon shop. Not absolutely sure yet. So I'm just going to make sure I put my staple right in between the X of these wires I'm making. It might look like a crazy mess right now, guys, but this is how everything starts out. So hold on one second. Oh, that actually went in very nice. So I'm going to do another X pattern here. Another one here. Okay, those staples went in super nice. Cool, cool, cool. Normally if I staple other things, I have to like take my hammer and like really punch those staples in. I don't know if you can see that right there. Like, they went in really solid. Like, I don't have to actually hammer anything in on that. That's pretty awesome. And then nothing came through on the bottom there. That's pretty cool. Alright. So I've got the X pattern there. Now what I know for sure is I want to have this here, and I want my picture frame here like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shave off this edge right here so that my picture frame will actually lay kind of flat at a diagonal. So I want it to show, I want it to like, you know, I want it to point upwards at you while you're looking at the frame. I mean, while you're looking at the arrangement. If you can see, I cut that edge off to kind of make it a little diagonal, and if you see the idea here, it sits against the frame like this. So that's how most of my glue is going to go on. So put that there, and I'll make sure my frame just lays right on it at a good angle. It's not laying too flat, it's not sitting straight up. You see what I mean? Depends on how you're going to display it. I would display it this way, so artist interpretation means I win. It means this is how I'm going to do it, okay? So I'm going to leave this guy right here. We're going to add glue here. And then we're also going to add glue on here. Just for sugar and giggles. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I'm going to pull the wire up just a little bit. You can hear it biting. You hear that? It's bite. You can also hear the glue going in, but you can hear the wire biting into the styrofoam. That's what we want. Okay. So now I've got, oops, sorry guys. So now you've got your wire in the right spot, letting that glue harden a little bit. Going to put the very short, sharp pointies away. Okay, so I'm going to take opposite corners and just cross them in the middle like we did on the, underneath the bottom, and I'm just going to let them bite in a little bit more. Take it, and I'm just going to twist it. This is my little fail-safe in case the glue decides to, you know, give up. And then do the same thing with the opposite corners. You can listen to them bite in some more towards the top. And that's what we want. And just keep twisting. I am not going to use Spanish moss this time, guys, because there's going to be a lot of coverage. I do not believe we are going to have an issue with any of this. We're not going to have an issue covering any of this. I also don't believe it's the type of arrangement that I'm going to need it, so to speak. So I cut both of those. I twisted them a decent amount. You see here, oop, under here. So I twisted them a decent amount each. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some little needle nose and somethings. And I'm going to take these sharp edges and I'm going to twist them down. And they're going to get pushed right into the styrofoam. You can twist them together if you want, if that's what makes you happy. I kind of turn them into their own little sharp pick. I mean, why not use it like the threatening piece of equipment it has resembled now that it has been wire cut with some sharp wire cutters. So there, I turned it under, and then I just pushed it into the styrofoam. You can see here. Goes flat. Can't see it. No sharp pieces. It's all been curled under and just pushed in. So this girl is ready to go. So I'm going to actually attach my frame first, because I have an idea I want to do with this stem here, guys. This should be the easy part. Hoping. So, I'm going to stand this guy up as much as I can. Make it go even with the styrofoam. And I'm going to push it all the way to the right side because I want to put my ribbon somewhere over here maybe with some more flowers coming out. Remember, I don't want this whole thing covered with flowers because then at that point, like, you don't even know it's a chair anymore, you know? Y'all know I have a wonderful habit of doing that. You could put a bead of E6000 under here, like on this edge. I have heard and read and seen and watched and researched. I haven't researched, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't researched. Researching as in like watching other YouTube channels, you know what I'm saying? That E6000 on regular woods don't work. They kind of just get, you know, absorbed in and nothing happens. I don't know, honestly. You guys, if you know, share. Feel free to share in the comments. Everybody loves to share. We all have things to learn from each other, man. I'm telling you, I learn something new every day, whether I want to or not. You tell me. If you guys know anything more about glue, I am not a glue expert. I just know I will try it, and if it doesn't work, then I'll figure out how to fix it later. My favorites, obviously, hot glue, E6000. I don't own wood glue. I used to have wood hot glue sticks, but I don't even know if they have those anymore. Because basically, this guy's going to get his main support from the styrofoam block back here. So let's just start that process. And I'm going to leave that here. I'm just going to hold it here for a minute. Also, I could probably glue maybe a couple little flower buds under here, like make it a little stopper. But you know what I was thinking is I probably could have put some pipe cleaner on the back, maybe stapled it to the back of the frame here on this side, and then use that as put a pick on it, and use that pick and made it like its own little pick, a stem, like a floral stem anchor into the back of this. But let's chill out now, huh? Looking good. It's getting hot through here. So, you see here, I'm just holding it. Now, we're going to hide all this, too, because this is a centerpiece. So, we're just going to cover this whole thing with flowers. So, there'll be flowers coming out the back and the side. It's not like it's going to be a little tiny thing, but I'm just hoping that this idea pans out, because I like it a lot. Alright, so this little stem I cut off of this guy here. When I was sort of pre-getting preparing for this particular video to record, I was like, let me just cut this off. And then after I cut the stem off of it here, I noticed it has these cute little like buds on it. And I like that. It's very viney looking. So I thought I would bend it and kind of make it like, it was growing up front here. I really like these little plastic buds. And it doesn't look like they come off. I don't want to ruin them. Do they come off? No, they will not come off. Yeah, and then I broke it. I'm just going to kind of bend it a little bit here and there. See if I can get it to look more natural. I'm also going to bend it this way so I can get it to kind of go around back here. Yes, that's so cute. Oh, that is definitely cute and definitely going in here. So, let me see if this will work. Yeah, I love this. This is basically the best way to use this. Now, normally, if I wouldn't tell you ever to throw your stem away, I'd say, oh, hey, keep this, because this is going to come in handy. So, I got the little wavy part up front here that I want. If you can see here, I've kind of bent it so it's like all wavy in the front. Then I put a bend on this side, and this part is going to curl around the back. So I'm going to put it around the arm here of this chair, and I'm going to poke it through the side. It's actually really long, so I'm going to cut off a decent amount here. Of course, I cut off too much, so that is solved with a steel pick. So basically, I cut too much off, so now I've extended it more. And I'm going to place this back up front here like so. Actually, I can put it underneath here. Feed this guy through here. Push them in as far as I can get them, and then I can reposition by bending some more this way. And then I'm going to use my hot glue gun on this piece because obviously I don't want to take it back out. Nice. Yeah, that's a little stuck up there like that. So I'm going to put a little glue on this piece here. And that glue is super hot and melty. Put that in. I'm going to show you guys in a second. I just got to hold this in. This glue is not being kind to this Dollar Tree styrofoam. It is melting it way, way, way fast. Let me hold it here real quick. It's just making the hole, it's just melting the hole bigger, man. What am I? Alright. So, how's your day? 1 second, guys. Let's see how long this takes. Okay, wasn't that long. It was just me being funny. So there's the side. I got the little vine going around the front like I wanted, and then pokes through on the styrofoam on the other side. So there's your behind the scenes on that little booger. I won, but yeah. Anywho, Put my staple gun away because we are done with that. So, I'm going to add flowers. I got 2 bundles of each. Or sorry, no, I got 2 bundles of yellow, 1 orange. I believe because the chair was only orange, I only picked up 1 orange. Because I wanted it to be kind of bright, even though this is like falling into fall type kind of goodie here. She's still going to be our main event. So this is an arrangement that I don't want to be too humongous. So I'm going to push my stems up, not all the way to the back of the flower, because obviously, see, like here's the stem that looks really cute, but if you push it all the way up to the back of the flower, it pops off like that while you're recording, and it's not embarrassing at all. No. Uno momento, por favor, while I fix this. So anytime that happens, I glue my buds back on. So I just stick the stem into the end of the glue gun, get enough glue on there, pops that flower back on, which that's now not the one I want to use. So if I take my stem and I push it all the way up to the top, it flattens out, it looks a little crowded. So I'm pulling everything just back a little bit. And I'll show you, it would work better on this one, but the glue is hot. So let's cut another one off, and hopefully I don't make another professional. So we got our normal stem, right? I'm going to leave mine like about right here. So the flower looks a little normal, right? If you push it all the way to the top, this is what you get. And then you have sort of a crowded thing going on here. And if you imagine like 10 of them all like this, it just doesn't look good. So just back it down maybe about 1 inch and make it look a little bit more natural. And that's only for, you know, arrangements that you kind of want to just, you want a little bit of length, but you don't want them to be crazy long because you're trying to fill a smaller space. There is a very decent amount of stems on each one of these bushes, and I knew it wasn't going to cover the whole thing because of how big the actual little chair was. So that was easy to buy. And actually, honestly, I probably won't even use the second. I'm not going to make any promises because then you know what happens. Do any of you guys actually go through and glue on every single flower head? Because I have been tempted to, but on bigger projects, it's like, oh my God. But at the same time, it's like, I get upset. I'm like, why will these things just come off so easily? Why can't they just make them better? And then I have to realize, Whitney, you know, you are a grown-up now. This is the real world. Silly bunny. Take that sticker off. Sorry, guys. Okay. So what do you guys think of my last video before this? I changed that format. I know I got a lot of mixed responses. A lot of people liked it. A lot of people missed my old, like this jibber jabber style. Other people loved it. Other people said they didn't care as long as they got a video. I feel you there. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. In the nicest possible way. I don't care. I don't give a rat's. Well, I'm not going to say what my mom or my grandma would say, but anyways, they're not going to give it. They don't care. I'm going to cut off some orange ones now. I don't want to use a whole bush, but if we do, we do. That's why I bought it. Should be enough. Let's see if I just need a couple. Also, I have a spare yellow bush if I need it, but this is one whole yellow, and then we got a little bit of the orange. Now, these little fuzzies should be super interesting looking. I don't really know. I'm just going to cut the whole thing off and see what happens. This is going to have to be done in pieces. I'm going to make separate picks out of it. So that's one whole stem that I took off of the bush there. And I think what I'll do is make this one pick and make this a separate one. And basically what I did was you take your stem and you look for the next point of where the next stem is coming out of. So if you see here, I cut this literally right above where that extra stem is coming out at. So I turned it into its own pick. You don't really even need to hide that. If you should have like an extra piece of wire or stem sticking out, you can always take like, what I like to do is I'll take my needle nose pliers and I will just curl it into its own little circle, make it kind of look like a curly Q. But again, those are very small details that you're not going to see, or anyone, you might see them because you know about them, but no one's going to see unless they start digging into your project. And again, we've mentioned this before. if you have people coming to your home and they are digging through your arrangements and your wreaths and all of your stuff to look at your things, let's tell them not to do that. Let's say, hey, man. Also, you might want to ask the same person if they're going through your cabinets and your medicines cabinets when they're in your bathroom. I'm going to say the likelihood of that is probably high. Unless they're a crafter. I mean, hey, I have looked at things before, I'm not going to lie. But they haven't been in my friends' homes. They've usually been in stores. Because I'm usually amazed at how cheap they look and the prices those stores are charging. You guys notice that? Like the retail stores, are they crazy? It's like, you want me to pay how much? And it looks like what? And how many of you said, I could make that look so much better? And it's the truth. Like, I can make that look 10 times better, guys. And I'm just saying. So right now, you burn your finger so everyone can see you jerk back real fast. I'm just going to randomly take these flowers and start dipping them in glue, pushing them in. Not too far. See, I like them to, I'm just kind of doing like a little wild thing. I want them to kind of be a little bit, have a little bit of movement. Not like you're going to sit here and go, hey guys, look at my arrangement. Look how cute it is. I would do that. I'm weird, but sometimes I like the movement of things. Like if you're sitting it somewhere maybe under a ceiling fan, or if you do end up maybe putting this out on your patio for, like, you know, you have somebody over, you're going to drink some iced tea in the summer, or it's just beginning to be fall and you take some hot tea outside or some cocoa. It's not too cold yet. I don't know if anybody else does that, but out here in Vegas, I'd say there's a short window, but when that window is here for about a week or so, it is the best time to do everything outside. Everything. And I'm not mad at you if you do, because I completely understand it. It's like gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous outside. It's like perfect. Not hot, not cold. And if you get a breeze, it's... I can't explain it to you guys. If anyone's ever been here. And I've also never lived in many places, guys, so y'all will have to tell me when's your perfect weather season. I don't really know any other places. I haven't been anywhere else. I haven't lived anywhere else, so sometimes trying to describe things to me is like, yeah, it's really cold. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm freezing. Well, how cold is it? And then if I'm talking to somebody who's from Chicago or other countries where it basically snows, I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what snow is. I'm going to have some of these things kind of just snake out to the side a little bit. Yeah, that's my glue must be like super hot, like super murder hot, because dang. When I put the glue on the end of that thing just kind of popped in real fast. It's not happy. Sorry guys, I have to keep turning this around. I'm also, you know, other than the format of my videos, if you guys, you just keep giving me those opinions and comments about the things you like, I'm going to try to look into possibly changing out my video setup here. I don't know that if even this is the best view, you know, I'm trying to get different things. I bought a mount a long time ago and it just doesn't seem to work for me. It works good for my live streams, I guess, but even then, I want to put my bow over here, so I don't want to put that too. I get concerned, like, you guys have a good view. And then when I'm watching other people's formats and stuff, I'm really liking what I see, but it's like when I'm watching mine, I'm like, there's so much going on. How do you even see, like, through all the mess of the craft table and everything else like that? Like, are you able to see? Should I move things around? You guys tell me. I want to keep doing this. I got lots more ideas. I got a Halloween thing planned. Somebody on another live stream had asked me about the one I planned last year, and I never did. I still have all the goodies, and I will be doing it. It is going to be an awesome arrangement. It was one of those coffins from Michael's, so that will be coming. And it's going to be stinking cute what I have planned for it. Even though I'm not really big on Halloween. I don't decorate for it. Normally if I have some decorations, I might end up selling them just because I don't do Halloween like most people do. I love pumpkins, yeah, but I put most of my stuff up for fall and then leave the pumpkins out as long as I possibly can. You know, and I even leave some pumpkins out for Christmas, you guys. I abuse that pumpkin rule until like, basically until they go bad. So even if I have the live pumpkins, I leave them on my front porch and keep them as long as I possibly can because I love them. And this is just a lot of random placement, guys. In the beginning, I kind of just throw things anywhere it feels right, and then I'll fill it in later. So even right now, it's looking like a little sparse mess. But the front's looking really cute, isn't it? So I'm going to try to start adding these green pieces in. See if maybe this helps me with a little bit of a filler, maybe. Maybe no. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, that's looking cute. Same thing with the other. I'm going to take this one and I'm going to cut it down right here and turn it into toothpicks. In fact, this one I might leave right down here because I kind of like the way it sticks out on the chair. So then put this piece off to the side, keep her close. Put that in there for some filler. And just keep going. Just going to keep cutting off stems and filling in. Cutting off stems, filling in, see how far I go, see how much I need to put here or there anywhere. All right, I'm filling in the back, guys. Filling in the front, guys. This is what we have so far. Isn't it gonna look cute? There's a big old hole in the back. A little bit of goodies showing on the side here. We got a lot showing. I maybe should have covered it in Spanish moss, but I just didn't wanna. So it's gonna be one of them ones that I kind of drag out just a little bit because I want to fill it in and make it cute. But I also don't want to make it too stuffed. So let's get started on a bow. We'll probably do 2. And remember, there's only 2 ribbons here. It's not like it's going to be crazy involved or huge. In fact, I'm going to do super sloppy, super just like somebody literally just went out, picked these things, kind of wrapped up a little bit, stuck it there. I want the nonchalance. I want the really easy going, winding down, relaxing last days of summer. Or, you know, last days of warmer weather. Even though I hate warm weather, it is what it is. So this one's going to lay a little flat. So I'm just going to grab a loop here and I'm going to test it out on the actual piece and see how I like it. If it's too big, if it's too small, if I need to bend some of these guys up or down or left or right. So I'm only going to do 2 loops here. I might do a bigger one on the back, but I don't want it to be too huge because it's going to look weird if it has this huge thing popping out on the one side. So I'm just going to do a pretty small tail and then only 2 loops. So I'm gathering and pinching and holding. And then it's one-sided, so I have to twist it and turn it. Okay? So that way, once you've twisted it, you've got the right side facing you here. I grab a little bit, make another loop. You can grab them here with your fingers to see they're the same size. Gather that there. Twist it again, because my second tail needs to face forward as well. Then I take the whole mess and I put it in my thumb pit. Medical term there, guys, thumb pit. That's how I basically hold the things together. If you drop it, if it unravels, no big deal, guys. It's gonna, here, I'll show you. You see all your little gather points. It's not that hard. Like, oops, I dropped it. Here's 1 gather. Here's 2 gather. I obviously twisted it here. There's the 3rd gather. Twist that again. Everything faces the same way. It's not crazy. Like, I used to look at bows like they were so complicated and so hard and everything else like that. Take a step back, reapproach it, relax. In my opinion, the sloppier the better. Nothing is meant to be identical, nothing's meant to be perfect, except butterfly wings, right guys? Nothing's meant to be that serious, especially, this is the stuff that makes you happy. Like when you look at an arrangement, when you're looking at flowers, by the way, I'm jibber-jabbering. This is one-sided ribbon, or double-sided ribbon. It doesn't matter which side, because of basically it's just, technically, let's get technical, it has a back. If you can see that this little guy here is the seam on the back is a little different than the front, but it's not detrimental. It's not crazy like, oh my gosh, it's so noticeable. You don't have to twist if you don't want to. I do because it's become such a habit, but you don't have to. But don't let bow making, you know, get you crazy. It's meant to be fun and happy and joyful. And I love ribbons and bows and flowers. Oh my. I did 3 loops on this guy. So I'm going to have my 2 tails coming out the same side, which is fine for the front because I'm going to push this guy and stuff him in here this way. I'm just making sure that I have this guy pinched where I want him. So what you need to do next is get a pipe cleaner, which I didn't do at first. And I cut mine in half. Which I should have did at first, but I didn't. Because I'm going to use that for the back too. The easiest part here is put your pipe cleaner in your hands and hold it just like you were the rest of the bow. And then I'm going to go from the back here, grab this piece around here, and in the front, grab this piece here. Now, if you leave your pipe cleaner whole, you'll have a lot more to work with. I should have probably did that first so you guys could see. But you'll see here, you could pull your thumb out. I like to push mine down here. Don't worry about smushing it. You're going to smush it 50 million times before you're done with your arrangement. So I smush mine like this, and then that's how you're able to get them together, in my opinion, and get a really good tight twist on them. So then just take it and just keep twisting and twisting, twisting the night away. Anybody watch Inner Space from back in the day? Am I dating myself? Which I know that's not what the song was originally from. I'm just saying, for me, the first time I heard the song was in Inner Space. Good movie. Great movie from the 80s. I think 80s. Pretty sure it was 80s. So I twisted it beyond belief. Cut the little ends off. Now I have this guy. This is going to go in my steel pick machine. And I'm turning my bow into a pick. So now I have turned it into a floral shiv. And it is the most beautiful way to murder someone. Kidding. It's Halloween. I mean, well, sorry. I've had Halloween movies playing, guys. Please don't unsubscribe because you think I'm strange. Technically, you probably should have did that a while ago. But I'm pretty sure half you guys are here because I am just a little slightly off. And y'all agree with me. We're all together. We're all mad here. Anyways, I should stop talking. I'm going to mess with it just a little bit. I got 3 green, 2 mustard loops, 3 green loops. And I think I want this ribbon to pop up this way. I'll put this one out on the thing. So let's try and stuff this first guy in here where we think we want him. All right. Open this up a little bit. They're so cute. Oh, I love you. I love her. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of mess around with the picks I already have in there and just kind of pull a bow loop this way, pull a bow loop that way, here or there, everywhere a loop. I just literally quote Old MacDonald. Yes, oh my god. Guys, don't tell nobody. I'm going to leave these curls in them. I love it. I mean, this loop's a little smushed, a little flattened back here. Actually, I'm going to pull it this way. This guy's getting kind of drowned out. Let me pull it down this way. Yeah, the other mustard tail is getting kind of drowned, and you wouldn't be able to see it very well. So I'm just pulling it down towards the bottom, and I'm going to have it curl out. No harm, no foul. Now I can stick some flowers in here and make this part of the arrangement too, so I can have the ribbons kind of go off the side. I like how this kind of sits on the chair right here. This piece here, so it's like the best part of the dovetail on display. It's so cute. So cute. Alright, so I'm not pulling that bow back out, but I can still get to it back here, so I'm going to kind of use gravity for me. And I'm going to let it go just a little, I'm going to let it swim a little bit in some hot glue. Yeah. Let it melt, let gravity work for me. Watch it sizzle. In fact, while I'm watching it bubble and sizzle, I'm going to stick some more flowers in it. Because why not, right? Kill 2 birds kind of thing. 2 birds, 1 stone, 1 same puddle of hot glue. Yeah, we're going to have to cut off some more flowers. I should have known. Like, I want to put an orange one in there, but I don't have it cut yet. Yeah, I'm going to cut some more flowers, but that's going to be solid. Oh, jeez. Look how cute it is. Look how cute it is. I love it. This is like making me, it's already making the cuteness aggression. My cuteness aggression is showing. I'm going to do another small little bow on that back because there's a lot of space to fill, and I thought I would have, I thought I bought more than enough flowers, but this picture frame, I guess, is helping me out because I hadn't originally planned that in the first go round. The other sayings they had were, oh, I have it right here. The other one they had was, "Hello, fall. But I didn't want to put that one on this because I didn't want to put fall leaves or pumpkins, believe it or not. I mean, I would love to put a pumpkin in everything. It's just not socially acceptable. Society won't accept my pumpkins year round. I'm just kidding, guys. I really don't care what people accept year round because pumpkins are life. I really want to glue this one right here. This is like the finishing stuff. Like, I want to do this stuff now because of how cute this bow is. Like, I want to stuff things in it. Pop this right here. And all this is, guys, is filling in holes. Right now, this is pretty much it. I'm just filling in holes. So right now, as I'm looking at her now, and I'm dipping this in now, I am committing. And I can't help it. I have to put this guy right here. This is like his home. He's just talking to me and telling me he wants to live right there. Oh, it's so cute. I'm shoving it into the crease of the chair and the frame with the end of the hot glue. I'll probably put like a flower bud or something there too, but look, isn't that cute the way it looks like the little fern guys popping out of there? It's precious. Alright, so now I'm going to kind of try to fill some of this stuff in on the sides. Forgive me, guys, I'm working so that I don't even know if you can see me. This is what I'm saying, like, there's no way you can see this angle. I need to find a better solution. I need to find a better solution for that so you guys have a view. Another idea, so I can get some of these little fuzzy balls guys to pop out the front. I'm going to cut that off so I can stick this one into the styrofoam from underneath here, and then this one I'll put coming out of the bow. The little tiny pieces you cut off that you know don't have any wire in them and they kind of feel floppy and flimsy, those are like the best bow stuffer type things. Those are, like, in my opinion, like, make some of the best bow decorations. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that off and I'm just going to glue that to the end of the piece I cut off because it's kind of showing a little bit of a behind the scenes cut that is going to be a little bit too front and center for me to try to hide it. Just going to hold this for a little bit. Alright, I didn't want to, but I'm going to cut this other yellow bush up, but it shouldn't be too long, you guys, so give me 1 second, and I'm just going to kind of get all these little stems ready, because that's going to fill in the back. just filling her in. Making sure none of these little holes are showing any of the goodies. Alright guys, I'm just giving it a few little turns, twists here, see if everything's to where I like it. Make sure I don't got any little holes anywhere. Nothing I can't figure out, fill in, or solve. I think I got all my bases covered here. Got all the holes full, guys. It's all good to go. So I have this little piece left over from my bush of greenery. And then I have one of these guys left here. We did not use this whole thing here. But I did end up using all of these little daisy things. I hadn't planned on doing that just yet, but that did happen. So that's about it, guys. I love her. What do you think? Let me get up real quick and show you guys what we got going on here. Look how cute it is. Isn't that precious? I can move all my tools out of the way so you guys can actually see stuff. What do you think? Isn't she gorgeous? What do you think? Of course, I'm going to get you guys all some pictures, show you guys all, you know, the studio lights and all that. You'll see that at the end. All right, guys, here she is. Look how cute it is. Isn't this just precious? Cute little summertime, little metal lawn chair. It's like I'd say winding down. It's the colors are muted. They're not like bright pops of summer, but you've got mustard and olive greens, some burnt oranges. Then I added that little stem in there. I love how that turned out. Welcome, friends. You can put this by your front door. You can put it on your front porch. You can put it on your back porch if you're out with buddies, you know, just drinking, talking, maybe watching the kids in the last little bit. There is time to use a pool if there is a pool. I know out here in Vegas it's a very, very short window to actually use pools, even if they're in-ground heated pools, because they're usually just too cold to get into. But this would be cute pretty much anywhere, guys. Anywhere. So let me know in your comments what you guys think. If you had any tips or suggestions, I'm always open to them. Remember, I've got some more goodies coming on the way. Don't forget my Amazon shop. I will link that in the description below, and I will pin it in a message or in one of the messages below as well. Pretty much that's it for this one. Pretty quick. Well, relatively speaking, for me, it was pretty quick, right? So stay tuned for more videos, guys. I'm going to have some live streams. I got a Halloween guy planned very soon. I'm just debating if I want to do that on a live stream or not, because that one's going to be pretty involved. And some more stuff, lots of stuff. We got lots of decorating to do with my new buffalo plaid obsession. I got some more pumpkin videos. I've got a lantern swag planned for switching out into my living room, because I got to add buffalo check to everything. And then my mantle, some other stuff. Got lots of stuff planned. So, again, thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys all sticking with me. Your support, your never-ending support has always been great and wonderful. Keep any suggestions, ideas, comments, advice. It's wonderful to hear it. I love learning from you guys. And everything you guys say and do really does help. You never know when somebody really needs to hear a certain thing on any one given day. So you guys have helped me as much as you guys tell me in messages that I help you. So let's keep it going. It's a good exchange, right? So thanks, everybody, for watching. I appreciate you guys every single day and every single minute. I can't wait to see you guys again. And stay tuned on the community tab in YouTube or on my Instagram. I share everything to Facebook, but I don't really check Facebook, guys. It's not my thing anymore. Instagram and YouTube. So community tab here or Instagram, and then we'll see how it goes. But I will be back. So I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. And until then, you guys have a good day. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. And I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Hugs. Bye-bye.